morning, perfect morning. Today, I will be taking you guys along with my day, how I start my food at home, how I plant my food at home from the beginning. And some of the food we eat at home, I plant everything, some of them by myself. So I'll be happy to show you guys how I actually assist some of them from the beginning. So today, I'm going to be planting I'll be planting with the organic soil. As you can see, I have some of the soil already prepared here with me. So I'll be starting with them. And then for the first in my list here is paprika. I'll be setting paprika in this. This is paprika seed, and they are all organic seed. And the soil I'm going to be using also is also organic soil. So paprika does not need too much hole. It's not going to be very in deep, so it's just little pinch of deepness. So, and now I'm going to be putting the seed in the hole. Sorry for that. I didn't leave too much of space because I'm going to transplant them when they have grown a little bit, maybe 5 or 2 inches. Then I will transfer them to another bowl. So, and this is it. Then I'll be covering it with the soil I have here. Cover it. So we continue. I think you need to pause. I'll be planting now is aubergine. Aubergine is very good. I love aubergine so much, especially when you plant it by yourself. You know what you actually start with planting it with organic soil and everything. So now let's dive in with the aubergine. There's a lot of seed. That's good. Wow, there's so much inside. Now we'll be taking aubergine. We'll be planting it on this black one. Aubergine doesn't also not too much of deepness. I'm going to do it like this. I'll make a line. Maybe 5 lines is okay here. Five lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go with 4 lines. So it's a very, very little seed. I'll be taking, maybe I need to take off my gloves. I don't know. Let's try. Now it's sticking on my gloves. I need to take away my gloves. It's sticking. So I'll be taking it one after the other. You don't need to leave too much space when planting aubergine. Just give maybe like this. It's okay. The space is okay. So aubergine is like garden egg. This form of aubergine I'm planting now is like Africa's garden egg. They are very, very nice ones. Cut. Now I'm closing it with the soil. So I'll be watering it. Just require a little water. You put your hand like this and then you try to water with the back of the knuckles. So just little water from the beginning. You don't need, aubergine doesn't need too much water actually. So after planting it, I normally do like this. I used to write out all the things I'm planting and the date on it also. So that should be very easy for me to know what kind of sort of plant I have in a plate like this. So I put it as a mark on it so that it will be easy for me to also locate them. Now we'll be moving to the next step also. So the next step is tobacco pepper. I'm going to be planting tobacco pepper right away. So I'm going to pour out the seed. I'll pour out the seed on the plate like this. Yeah, I think it's not even much inside. Yeah. So it looks like this inside. It's very, very little inside the pack. But anyway, I think it's enough. I don't need too much of it because I have some other things also. I just take a little of each ones. So this how the tobacco pepper looks like, sorry. So this is how it looks like. So I'll be taking this for the tobacco pepper. I will do the same way, just a pinch of my finger in there to make a hole. Just like this. So now the hole is ready. I'm going to put in the seed inside the holes. I love planting. This is one of my hobbies. So now we are having some of the hole left over that is not finished. I mean, I need to take some other things to cover up the hole. But meanwhile, let me show you this. Where is it? This is the tobacco's pepper I wrote on this, so that it will also be very easy for me to know the date when I planted the month, and the source of the thing I planted there. So I do it like this. I just put it by the corner of the plant. Then I'm going to be watering it. Just little, cover with the soil first, and then you water it. Just little water, like I said from the beginning. It doesn't need from the beginning. The plant does not require too much watering. You just put little water on it. That's enough. Now I'm good. They have for these people. Tomatoes I'm about to plant now. So these are the tomatoes. I've already put them in different ways, and their names are already on it. So we're going to be starting with shortberry tomatoes. It's called shortberry tomatoes. And we're going to be taking this, starting like this. Tomatoes also, is also the same. Not too much deep hole on it. And so I'll be putting the seed inside. The tomatoes is very, very much. The seeds are very much. I love tomatoes. They are the best thing I ever know. So you have to put it one in a hole, because if you put it two in a hole, it will be too tight, and moreover, to also separate them later, it will not be so easy. So this is also going to be tomatoes. I think I made it for us. So I put one seed inside the holes also. So that was two seeds. So now I'm covering it with the soil. Just like the way I do to others. not too much water. You just know you need to be very careful in watering them from the beginning, otherwise they might be too wet, and at the end of the day you won't get any one of them growing. So you have to take note of this. Water very little, very little water, as much as possible. From the beginning, the plant they need more heat to grow, and for them to get more heat, you have to cover it with something like this. You have to cover everything so that they'll be proper covered, and the heat will be inside the plant. So like all this now, I'm finished with them. That's why I'm covering them now. We covered. So like this one that doesn't have something like this to cover them, you can take whatever you need. These are very simple. These are the container I got from some of the food I bought from the supermarket. So if you don't have something to cover it, it's also good with this, the plastic nylon. You use your plastic nylon just to obtain the heat to remain inside. So I'm going to be covering with this now. Just make a way and you make sure everything is covered properly. The plastic is cover it very well so that it will retain the heat under. So I cut with my scissors. Perfect. So it's going to be like that, and I will do the same thing to every one of these one also. So I just want to say thank you for watching it, and I hope you have learned something from. Thank you for now I've already finished planting all this, and I want you people to follow, and we'll see in part 2 so that I will show you how they are going and growing also. So it's very good. So I hope you have learned something from this today, and I pray may the Lord help us. I will continue to bring more of this if people are interested in watching it. Thank you. Bye.